A wise man once told me, the best time to invest was yesterday, but not to worry, because the second best time is today. Right now, millions of people are getting ahead, investing, earning passive income, and building their total portfolio. Now, if you're anything like me, you've been very interested and you really want to get into investing, but taking that initial first step is kind of scary. Seeing the way stocks were going, the FOMO was eating me alive, so I decided to take the step, and it has been history ever since, and I really have not regretted it. And that's why today I'm showing you how you can get started with as little as $1, and with my promo code, you're going to get a nice boost to start your account. But here's the catch. Every second you hesitate could be another second that you're getting ahead. When I first understood the concept of compound interest, I was personally 18 years old. Once I saw how much of an impact and how significant a couple years and a couple $100s could be in the long run, I knew I had to get started now. So I did. So the real question is, are you ready to take the leap and secure your spot, or just let it slip away while others just sprint ahead? And that's why today we're going to be going over Wealthsimple. I'm going to show you all the different aspects and services that this platform has to offer. All right, let's get into it. All right, so we have a couple of my accounts here, but before we go over the whole platform, I'm going to highlight that there are much more options on the actual mobile app, which it was intended for, and actually not until recent you couldn't even access Wealthsimple on the computer. But let's see their facts first. So Wealthsimple is a Canadian online-only investment platform. It was founded in 2014 by these four beautiful people right here in Toronto, Ontario. Wealthsimple is primarily owned by the Power Corporation. Now, if you know, Power Corporation of Canada is a giant when it comes to the financial services. As of this year, 2025, they've been around for 100 years. They've had a lot of success in earlier stages, essentially investing in power for the people, oil, public utilities, etc. To the point that in 2020, they're holding over $630 billion in assets. Their revenue was $64 billion, and they actually netted an income of $2 billion, employing over 30,000 people. So these are the main people backing Wealthsimple. And you can actually buy their stock on the platform, which is neat. So the pre-founding, everything was pretty much developed by Michael Katchen here. As you can see, he was working for a Silicon Valley startup that they sold off in 2012. And he was able to then take that and translate that and his idea to Wealthsimple. In 2015, they were able to pull off a merger deal, which allowed them to become one of 14 of Canada's discount brokerages, along with others like BMO, RBC, TD. The merger netted them $400 million in assets under their management with 10,000 customers. And this is basically how Wealthsimple began. They started growing by offering different investment funds, kind of angling at a different aspect, having a socially responsible investment fund. They have a halal investment fund. So they took a little bit of different angles. 2 years later, the firm then launched their high interest savings account with a promise to provide more interest than your typical bank. In 2020, they actually kind of merged this and created a hybrid checking savings account that you can essentially pay out of, like here's a checking account with no fees for transactions, but you're going to get interest on it like it's a savings account. After they released that in March 2020, they actually had to cap their users, and users had to start going on a waiting list because the volume was just too much. They're constantly innovating and bringing whatever they can to the table. With in 2021, they launched fractional shares, so you can buy a fifth, 1/100th of a share, basically whatever value you prefer. They have so many different options like stock lending, automated investing, a whole bunch of things that we're going to cover soon. Now, a big deal was in October of 2022, Wealthsimple had became Canada's first non-bank, non-credit union to be approved for a direct settlement by the Bank of Canada, paving the way for its access to Canada's future real-time rail payment service. Wealthsimple also offers a tax service, and it's one of the most straightforward, customer-friendly tax services out there. It's literally in the app, so there's nothing you have to worry about with taxes. So basically, over the past 10 years, they've been able to grow from 400 million after the initial merger in assets up to 2020, they were at about 10 billion. 21, 22, they sat around 18. That pretty near doubled in 2023 to 31. And then that pretty near doubled in 2024 to 52 billion under management. So Wealthsimple offers a whole plethora of different accounts. They have RRSPs, TFSAs, LIRAs, spousal RRSPs, RESPs, FHSAs, and just a non-registered account. They also have checkings accounts, crypto accounts, corporate accounts, margin accounts. And here's a quick little breakdown that I'm gonna just let you guys read real quick so we aren't stuck here forever. Now also, if you're looking for a mortgage and you're interested in that first house savings account, Wealthsimple offers a pretty favorable mortgage bundle for you where you're able to earn up to $5,000 cash back, with rates sitting at around 4%, and the rebate is going to be based off of your tiers. So Wealthsimple has 3 different tiers. If you're a beginner investor, until you've traded a significant amount or hold a significant amount, you're going to be a core member. If you're holding around $100,000, then they're going to upgrade you to a premium member, which means the whole package is just going to be a little bit better for you. And then if you hold up to $500,000, you're going to gain a lot of access to private equity, and the package, it becomes pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So after signing up with my promo code down below, you're going to get a $25 bonus for funding an account with a minimum of $1. So you can get started, dip your toes in for literally $1, play around with that money, see what it does. Or if you're already into investing, that's a free $25. On top of the many promotions they will have ongoing, I've received a bonus payment for creating a crypto account, a bonus payment for creating a managed mutual fund account. So let's go over all of this. So after signing up, your screen's gonna look a lot like this. It's gonna show all your holdings in your portfolio, where we can see Rivian and Tesla had a pretty good day today, being up from 10 to 25%. Now you can sort everything alphabetically by the total gain, total value, today's price, and the expiration date. Coming down a little bit further is where you're going to see all your separate accounts and everything in them. So a quick example for the managed mutual accounts that you just fund and they take care of. I put $1,000 into this TFSA October 18th, as you can see here. They then will split up your funds and invest it in a bunch of different stocks, which is going to pay out dividend yields, and they also buy and sell when it is profitable. They give you an expected range, so you can see here it's expected for me to have 18,000 if I don't touch this by the time I turn 65, which is about 37 years from now, with a low of 13K and a high of 36K. Their managed accounts offer a couple different themes. I stick with the classic theme personally. There's also a socially responsible fund that is aimed more for environmental and Social impact and performance, the classic, which is just intelligent investments designed to meet your financial goals. And they also offer a halal option for more Islamic laws and values. Now you're also able to adjust your risk from 1 to 10. Now, since I'm going to have this sitting and growing for so long, it's ideal to have a higher risk. So mine is at 10. If you're looking at more of an intermediate, medium term investment, maybe 5 to 10 years, you'd want to stick more around a medium. And for shorter investments, you're probably better off with a lower risk. So when you do need to withdraw your money, it's there plus what you've earned. The second managed mutual fund that you saw there is up about 5% now. I started it November 7th of 2023, investing just $20 to get a $10 promotional bonus, as you can see here. At the end of that month, I then transferred in $50 more, slowly funding it a little bit more with $20 here, $25 here, and you are able to withdraw funds with no impact or fees. As you can see, I withdrawed $60 worth of funds here, and they simply just sell off some of your assets. It does take about a day to access this money though. A little bit later on, I transferred in $100, and then the next month, another $100. And then finally, August 20th of this year, which was 6 months ago now, I put in a little lump sum of $1,000. Then in September, $250. And just that little bit of funding in the one slightly larger lump sum deposit, we've already seen a 5% return. And the risk level on this account is more balanced, so you can see that reflects in the total gross payout. So you'll notice the difference between this account and the other is I have a much more significant average income, and the range does not vary as much. And those are great and all if you're looking to just invest your money, set it and forget it. But if you're more interested in actually trading stock, this is how you're going to go about it. Coming over to the search section here, you have the most active stocks, the top gainers, the top losers. So the same thing for ETFs, the top cryptos by market cap, and the most actively traded symbols. Wealthsimple used to provide a much more user-friendly selection of variety of stocks that you could easily access, like here. And for those who aren't aware yet, quantum computing is going insane right now. Rigetti computer is up 2,300% in the past 3 months, which is mind-blowing. But you do really only get exposed to the most active stocks, the top gainers, the top losers. So Wealthsimple is more of an application that you're going to want to do some research on the stocks and then invest in the platform, unlike a platform that's a little bit more advanced, like Moomoo, where they have everything just right there, so easy to select. You can find so many options that you haven't even heard of. It has all the news and everything, so I will be doing a review on that soon. So if you're interested in buying a stock, all you're going to do is select the stock, and down coming here, you're going to be able to see the graph with a whole different time frame, the highs, the lows, the market cap, a whole bunch of different information. And down at the bottom, they will have news about what's going on with the company, speculations, etc. And when you're looking to create one of these accounts, down at the bottom here, all you have to do is select add account, and you can either open a new account or transfer an account over, which they typically have a promotion on, and you will receive an incentive for doing so. But for now, we can just select open a new account, and then we can see here all the varieties. So we have our cash account, which is going to give us 2.75% right now APR, no matter what. A TFSA, the RRSP, a non-registered account, first home savings account, an RESP, an LIRA, which is actually pretty interesting, an RRIF, and an ILF. So you have so many different options here. Just to be noted, most of the retirement accounts, like an RRSP, It really is designed for your retirement. So it's pretty difficult to get your money out of that one. And if you transfer money in, you can't really transfer it around openly like you could with a TFSA or a non-registered account. Wealthsimple also rewards those who use the platform more and provide more equity in trade with larger volume. So I currently am a core member. Every account is going to start off as a core member, where you're going to receive a 0.5% fee on your managed investments, 0% commission stock trading, up to $50,000 instant Canadian transactions, and 2.25% on your cash account. Now, if you set up your direct deposit to this account, that will be boosted up 0.5% to 2.75, and this account does vary on the interest that the bank is currently at. So a couple months ago, I was receiving 4.75% interest, and now we are down to 2.75, and I'm sure that will fluctuate in between. Where if you hold $100,000 in assets, you're going to receive a little bit more of an incentive with a 0.4% managed fee, a little bit higher interest on your cash account, a free USD account, very inexpensive crypto trading fees, on-demand financial support, free tax filing, partner perks, and a bunch of premium promotions that they always have going on. And if you're going to deposit some generational wealth, it's going to just get that much better, from a 0.2 to 0.4% management fee. The cash interest being even higher at 3.25%. Even better crypto trading fees, virtually no fee at all, with a whole bunch more. Plus, on the partnership perks, you get access to a airport lounge in this one as well that you can use 10 times a year. Now, they do also offer different milestone rewards just to help incentivize you that much more. One thing I do really enjoy about the Wealthsimple layout is their history is very transparent. Everything's extremely straightforward and there for you. There's never any issue trying to find any transaction from 1 cent to $1 million. Now, they do also offer a private credit service. With a minimum investment of $10,000, you're going to see a total return of 9% annually, so that's not bad. They also offer the same thing with private equity, again with a minimum $10,000 investment, but your net return is expected to be a bit higher on these, being roughly from 12 to 14%. All right, everybody, that about covers every aspect in a nutshell that Wealthsimple has to offer you. So really quick, just to review, the pros and cons that Wealthsimple offers simply is automated investing. You get a professionally managed portfolio tailored towards your goals, and you're able to set it up so you can just have money go into that account and you just set it and forget it. Commission-free stock and ETF trading. There is cryptocurrency trading, fractional shares, which is actually huge, because before, if you wanted to buy into something like Coca-Cola Consolidated, the stock is like $160,000, and you'd have to buy a whole stock, where now you can buy 1/1000th of it. You could buy $2 of it if you want. They have their high interest checking saving hybrid account, roundup and auto saving features, socially responsible investing, tax optimization, a really easy, straightforward to use interface. There's no minimum account balance required. You can get started with as low as $1. Some of the cons when it comes to Wealthsimple is the crypto. They don't have the most wide array of cryptos offered like some other platforms where you can get everything. There are some geographical restrictions around the world, so depending on your location, their service may not be available for you. The hands-on approach may not be so suited for you. Maybe you are more interested in just a mutual fund where you just call a person and tell them you want to adjust the amount that you're putting in, but that is pretty much the same as the mutual fund, the managed account that they offer here. So they do have a cryptocurrency limit. You're only able to buy $50,000 worth of crypto a year, which if you are a bigger active crypto trader, that is not very much. So in conclusion, Wealthsimple is a very well-rounded platform that simplifies its investing, saving, and crypto trading, making it accessible for everybody from beginners to advanced investors. With its user-friendly features, it's designed to help you take control of your finances with ease. But just remember, Wealthsimple is just the starting point. The real magic happens when you take action. So don't wait, start building your wealth today and let your money do the heavy lifting for you, because that shit sucks. Alright everybody, until next time, stay smart, stay curious, and keep acquiring assets.